All right, so post review of the trade plan. So, from the trade journal, I had a trade plan for the Monday, which I executed, and it got a little messy as far as entries and exits and just the following of the rules. As far as like the notes, we got that was pretty much getting ready for. I think it was just including this spectrum scale, and then applying the rules, and then the video for the trade plan. This one was more, I guess, like the document, and then this one was more of the video for the entry. And the result was we were red on the day, about 4% loss from 7,500, so roughly around $300 each account loss. Wanted to see if I could limit to 1.5% loss, but uh, got carried away with FOMO. It's a really bad case of FOMO. Had a quote of the day by Mark Minervini. You can be correct only 50% of your stock selections and still enjoy huge success, but only if you keep your losses in check. So, great reminder that we need to do really good on risk management. And just looking back, the loss, the move on the day was, pretty insignificant and not where we want to get in the first place. Anyways, we want to get in on a pullback, which I think is coming. It basically is pretty much the thing that it's the stock charts with the institutions and what they're saying. They're saying that, hey, we're heading for a pullback. Why is this? Does this keep on resetting? I think it does. That's a little annoying. Institutions are long, so that's kind of just what we have to look forward to. But with the trade plan, we're going to finish this. Successes, I guess the main successes were we were able to limit today's loss from $1,000 each account loss per account to 300, basically $300 loss. So that's a big step forward. Obviously the goal is to get it to like 150 or 100, which would be 1.5% loss. So then we could take a whole bunch of those, but we can't take a whole lot of a $300 everyday loss. As far as research experiments, okay. As far as like research experiments, how to be more picky about entries. So that's one thing that we're gonna be taking a closer look at. Like how can we like conditions that will narrow results instead of having more than one entry. And I think the auto squeeze, a retest of the H1 breaker, is really good. But I think really respecting this auto squeeze, it would be like a big deal. Respecting 5-minute auto squeeze. And then the whole wake up with coffee, that was just a small blunder, but it's noteworthy to put in the notes. And then maybe also on the retest if H1 breaker. I think that I think narrows it down. If there's a 5-minute auto squeeze, do not trade. Respecting 5-minute auto squeeze with no trading. And then whenever it's not a 5-minute auto squeeze, we can look for an entry on a swing high, swing low touch. So I think that's pretty much it. And what we're gonna do different next time, as far as like The punishment is just the open public transparency, and the shame that comes with it, and being accountable to the viewers, and having a harder time with passing the evaluation. That's pretty much it. And it's these are like inches. Like for the most part, it almost seems negligible. $300 per account loss. It's like nothing. But the goal is to make the risk management, the losses, a regressive loss instead of a progressive aggressive loss, to where it's compounding the other way. We want it to compound slower, where it's not building a big ball. Instead, it's just the ball's getting smaller and smaller. So I think, we'll see. The goal is to get a high quality day and a high quality entry, and we'll see where we're at in the next trading day. So as far as like a trade plan for the next day, so we'll put all of these in. I don't know if they'll fit in that box, but I'm gonna just instead make a sheet for this. We're gonna make a copy, and then a trade journal of 12/19. Make a copy. And then we're just going to keep all this, and then we're going to take a link from here. Anyone with the link, copy link, and we're just going to put it here. We'll call it notes, or notes, journal entry. And then this review video will go there too. And then for the trade plan was the goal was to follow my rules, and the ones that I broke, we'll highlight it, and we'll make a copy of this, and we'll call this trade plan 12/19. Oh, we got to put the year too. There's no way that year's going to be. I know that date's going to come up again, but. And then this 2022. All right. So that's in the trade journal. So technically, we can do this by month 22. And this is the 19th. Okay, and then we'll just fill out this day. So we really got to get a handle on that. Oh, the Japanese yen popping up. Whoa, S&P 500 dropping like a rock. Jeez Louise. That was crazy. Whoa. Like, maybe that's the total rejection right there. Let me take a look at the S&P 500. I feel like maybe I'm moving too slow. Holy cow. That is ridiculous. Maybe this is it. It's like falling apart. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Where's my futures? I don't know. The volume profile looks thin. It looks like I shouldn't chase it at all. Like it's used to fake people out. Yeah, that looks like manipulation on this ASA session. But it looks like it's moving. I think it'll be okay. Let's see. How long have we been going? 10 minutes, so it's still going. I think we'll be okay. I think it's just going to create a lot of volatility going into London session, and I don't know. Who knows? But it doesn't look good for the bulls here. We might double bottom here. That's kind of wild, though. That's crazy. Like I knew there was fragility in the yen coming. It's just not like that, though. That's wild. So that would be almost an island reversal. Okay, so we gotta get serious about like a trade plan. Because I don't know, like I have no idea what's going on really. Like I know like things were gonna start getting worse for the S&P 500, but not like that though. Man, it's like getting harder to keep up with. Like that was some wicked drop. Like overnight. I mean, it's not even overnight. It's within like 5 minutes, so 10 minutes. A little wild. I mean, nothing I have can keep up with that. And the profile, the volume profile is really thin, so it's saying don't chase it. Well, now it's starting to pick up, but there's no imbalances being shown. So it's looking for a bottom. All right, so trade plan. Just going over the trade plan. Yeah, obviously I got this labeled for today. The goal was to follow my rules, so I made a copy for the date so I could highlight the things that I broke. So I broke. So I kept the 1% per trade. For the most part, like okay, I broke that rule. I started to add one more 0.5% sometimes. And I broke this rule, and then I broke this rule, and I broke this rule. So I think my risk management would be a lot better if I didn't break these rules. And this was broken, and this was broken. And I didn't use the system for the most part. Like that was everything. But you know, these are the things that were broken on the trade plan. And the goal next time is to have less red, to I guess have more green. So the green is what I followed, and the red is what I didn't. All right. So, by definition, on this date and the result of the day. See if I can get this. $300 loss. 300. Like 350 loss per account. Roughly 4 to 5% loss on the day. And punishment is publicly publishing video of documentation of rules broken, and longer duration of passing evaluation. I don't know why my keys are lagging like that. I don't know what it really is, what's going on. And then with a longer duration of evaluation equals more rebills. So that's the post review. Now, as far as like trades, entries and exits, like here, I think this was the London breakout. This is the breakout from the London range, and then we ended up coming back into it and to the New York London close. This is the New York session, and then this was the London close, and I think this was a really good entry around here, and I started getting stopped out a lot. I think this was maybe the entry around here, these two areas, and I think I just could not get short, and it. Oh, I guess that's it. I think let's see. I don't know. I think I'm reading this weird. Oh, maybe I got in over here. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is Monday. So yeah, I think this is it. And it just had a hard time with this chop. Let's just say that. I don't know. I think this was like the good entry, and then this is like the pennant maybe, and then this is kind of where we're at now. But yeah, it's not good. Lots of chop you could see here, and there's one that profited. I think it was here, entry here, and then I held it to here, and I exited, and then went to sleep, and then here we are now. But that was kind of that. And then as far as like on the chart here, I was looking at this. What just happened? I was looking at this, and I saw this move on the footprint. It was really strong, and I wanted to get in as soon as possible. And then I started to get this signal. I tried to get in, and then I got tricked on the NinjaTrader, which I'm going to fix. I'm not going to have two. I'm just going to have one. So we'll get rid of this one, and we'll just do the second entry manually. Oops. But that way we could just really get a good first entry signal. And then I tried to get in here. I was having a hard time. And then I saw this, and I think I got scared. I don't know, and like canceled my position or something. And then tried to get in again. And then here was just a mess, because this is where the auto squeeze started. Very choppy, as you can see, traps everywhere here. And then finally it breaks out of the squeeze, and then that's the end of the day. And I think I started to really lose. So I got to break even down here, and then I started to lose some money here, and that was the end of the story. And we got negative 300 every account, or negative 350. So that was basically post review, the trade day, and I tried my best to show my entries and exits. This is the entries and exits. It looks like some got stopped, and you can see sometimes we hit 6 contracts, so that was 2 more than, so 1% would be 4. So then it would be technically 1.5% per trade. So I broke that rule there. So that wasn't cool. I think I was like, it was like the, it was, what is that process called where you're doubling down on your loss to gain it back? I think it is. It's like some kind of there's a word for it, but yeah, I was trying to put bigger size to gain back, like break even or profit, and that's not the way to go. And it was just some slippery slopes I was walking on. But that's the attempt to make a detailed version of the trade day with the trade plan and the infractions of the rules being broken, and the things that I don't want to break again, and then the ones I did right. I mean, might as not even mark these green. Just highlight the things that I broke, and then we're just gonna keep a tally. And the goal is to see less red, right? So to actually follow the rules. So less red, and the best way is just to really be conscious about it whenever I'm trading, and use the scale whenever I'm trading. Like, okay, how many losses am I at? Where am I? How many scalps did I win back? And then just use the scale. I think that's it. So wow, we're really going deep. So I mean, we're really deep. We're bleeding deep. Like we're kind of getting some volume on the footprint. I mean, this had some nice volume, but we're at support. We don't want to short into support, right? And this is the age of session. So I don't know. I'm trusting and believing that we're gonna swing up, but it's gonna be really interesting come in the morning. I don't even think the credit spreads are open. It's just the FX market falling apart, because the credit spread market is closed. Let me close this alert. So, yeah, credit spread market. Yeah, it's closed. So we'll see. It looks like the day to trade would be tomorrow. And then we're getting a lot of volatility overnight. And let's see if there's a difference between the ES and the CFD. Yeah, ES is down a lot too. So something crazy is happening. So whoever had a trade on the close of Monday, they could really see they're going to be in a lot of pain. Like a long, they had a long at the close of Monday. Oh my gosh, that's so much pain right there. You're going to be holding underwater. And yeah, oh my gosh, that looks horrible. We're like, why didn't this come during like most of the day today? Like it had to finally fall apart now. Like, come on. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching.